What it is, what it is. What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Enter the Farplane. This is Enter the Farplane number 17. And we got our boy Clake, the sick Uzalt over here. Yeah, exactly. Give him all the sympathy. Give him all that love, you know what I'm saying? And then you got me, Tech Maki. What's going on, everybody? How are you doing? Of course, man, of course. Oh, man, she is she is killing me. That is great. Of course she does. I'm just I want to restart, but I'm not going to. Fuck it, man. We're not restarting.
It's live, dude.
Yeah, man, we're not restarting. Fuck this shit. All right, anyway, so we got a bunch of things to talk about today, and
Right.
we're gonna try to get through it quick so you can get some rest, man. So first we're gonna talk about last week's banner. It was the Lunar New Year banner. Still going until the end of this week, and we had Zhao or Xiao, however the hell people are trying to tell me you need to pronounce this.
They told me to say it like shouts without the T, so Xiao.
Xiao, yeah, that's what I was told as well. And then somebody was kind enough to let me know that I was saying it wrong still, and that it was Xiao, but whatever.
Xiao.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I will never
anyway,
know. I personally will never know.
We're not Chinese, right?
Right.
So, and then so she's cool. We've had her in the game for quite a while. She was actually, is your volume good? I just thought about that. Oh, anyway. No, I mean on the podcast. We sorry guys, This is a new setup, my new PC. Even if my internet is fucking up, I gotta remember to adjust all these settings and everything. So it's like day one again. I think you're good though.
Good.
But anyway, so we've had her in the game for a while. She has the TM for the Kaiser Knuckles, attack plus 101, wind element, pretty cool fist weapon. And then we have Ling, 4-star base, going up to 6-star, Venomous Edge TM, very cool evasion builds. Yeah, I like that weapon too, by the way.
Me too. It's gonna, apparently I was told by IU that it's gonna become important. There's gonna be a boss that like has a crap ton of health, and the poison's going to tick for like a percentage of his health, obviously, and it's going to be a big thing. And that the Venomous Edge actually looks like a sick weapon we could use in the future for that boss. So I was pretty excited about that.
Yeah, plus it also wrecks face in the arena, man. I ran into some cheeseroos last night that were just paralyzing my entire party.
Really?
Refia. Oh yeah.
Wow.
The entire party paralyzed, is done.
That's crazy.
And poisoned. Yeah. But and then we have Yun, or Yun, however you want to pronounce this. 5-star base, goes up to 6-star, sits on a chocobo, looks pretty pimp, has a badass TM for Prish.
Yep. Like already getting ready for Prish. There we go.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
And there goes my internet fucking with me again. Anyway, but yeah, that's that was the banner from last week. What'd you get from there?
From the banner?
Yeah.
So I was at PAX, which is why we couldn't do it on the Farplane last week. I did a free summon, daily pools, things like that. And Shao, I don't remember how. I mean, I already had Shao, but I got a Ling off of my daily pool, and then I did like 50 ticket pools in the hotel, and then I ended up getting a rainbow and getting Yoon. So I ended up getting Yoon off of ticket pools. I think I had to do 50 ticket pools though, and then I ended up doing a couple more pools when we did the battle thing, and ended up getting jack shit from that. So. How about yourself?
I got like 8 or 9 Lings, and I pulled enough Shaos to get her TM twice.
Damn.
Yeah, damn. But still no
That's
Yun.
Good. Oh, no Yun.
No.
Oh,
so
wow.
we're still on that hunt. We got to set Prish up later on. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Holy shit. Okay, so that's important for you then, as a player.
It is
personally that you really want that for your babe who's coming out eventually. Okay.
I do. Yeah.
Way more important than I thought it was. Yeah.
Oh yeah, his TM's great's greatness, man. With the attack plus 30% or whatever on the fists. If you have if you have a fist equipped, it just stacks up with the champion's belt. It's just so amazing, you know. So, Yun, you need to show up, man. But and then we got this banner that's up now. It started today. The Secret of Mana banner. Oh man, how do you feel about that, man?
I think the Secret of Mana banner is actually really, really bad. As far as the value across the board for any type of player, it's just not there. It's not there in the TMs. It's not there in the 3-star, 4-star base, and even the 5-star base isn't game changing, right? Like you could have a banner, and I think and I could be wrong about this, but I hear this from different people, that the Orlando banner really isn't that good besides Orlando, but Orlando like saves the banner, right? Because if you were to miracle pull Orlando, that's a god tier unit. Whereas Randy really isn't a god tier unit until enhancements, and then after enhancements, Randy it might not work out in global because our double hand doesn't stack. So overall, the banner seems pretty bad to me as a whole. What about yourself, Tech?
No, I'm completely in agreement with you. I was interested in Prim because they said she was going to be some type of holy mage, like a kind of like a real white mage. But yeah, so far I'm still unimpressed, man. All the TMs to me, they kind of suck a little bit. Thanks, Ma. And so maybe I should put everything on silent, which I thought I did. But it's cool. It's cool. It is what it is. But yeah, the TMs from all these units, they really kind of suck. Papoy, he has a magic plus 25% and 5% MP, which is essentially they took the 5% off of Shantoto and said, here's some MP, which to me is crap.
Which is not good for me. Like, I don't care about the 5% MP for me personally.
Plus, 5-star maxed out. He's just not that good. Prim being the 4-star pull, it's gonna be a little bit more rare, and her TM. Even though the game definitely tried to say that she was a lady boy. Do you remember that? Did you read that note up there when it said like he gets this? Yeah.
No. Oh wow.
Yeah, there's real. But of course her job class is young girl, which would have been very interesting.
Yeah, which like I read that for the first time ever.
Yeah.
And it was like I was shocked. I was like, cool. Nice job. Like, why would you type it like that? I don't like it at all. It's like gross.
I don't know. It is kind of gross, isn't it? Yeah. But anyway, her TM is essentially a upgraded Tele TM.
Right.
Which I think is it's still trash. I mean, it's cool having the MP plus 30%. That is a nice bonus, but Magic and Spirit plus 10%, that's really low. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be very useful down the road. You might as well just
I mean, yeah, because again, we're always talking down the road, right? TMs take a while to farm, and down the road we're gonna have more ways and better ways to maybe get your MP back, better ways to utilize your curing, things like that. There'll be like full 100% cures, full AoE raises, and to just be like, I'm gonna slap MP 30% on my support, it's just not enough for me. I need more than that. The MP 30% is just not going to hold down the fort for me. So, yeah, I'd say mid-tier here. It's just not the best.
Yep, and this is the one that everyone has been debating. I'm still on the side there that the Mana Blade from Randy, the 5-star base of the banner, isn't really all that good. But it is a non-elemental weapon, so I can see it having uses.
Right, and it's not really that low. It's not that less attack than
It's 180. It's 101. The Moonblade is 118.
Right.
And so, yes, that might not be a huge difference, but
I mean, yeah, 18 attack's pretty big in this game, I think. But I mean, again, it's not like 50 or something. And then on top of the fact that it's not elemental, that's something. I think it's definitely worth farming because we don't have that many swords right now. So it's like the second best sword that we can put on people who need sword mastery. So I think it's the best TM of the bunch for sure, by far.
I think the biggest problem with this, though, is that it's coming on a 5-star base, so you're sitting in the same boat as when you were trying to pull Delita for a Moonblade. It's still rare to get this character, and then I don't know, you're farming up a subpar TM, in my opinion. You'd be better off. I don't know. I mean, the defense, Magic Spirit 8, that's kind of cool on it, kind of. But overall, I'm just not impressed with this. The character himself, he sucks, in my opinion. He has some interesting things, but I don't know. He
definitely even like, and I'm sorry to say this about Randy, but even if like he became this double-handed or whatever boss of a guy who could build his attack up super strong, and he has these killer abilities. His other abilities that he actually uses to do damage until the enhancement. So let's cut that out. As right now, as Randy is in global, he's literally just like his abilities suck. All of them suck. There's not a good ability he has. Maybe you could put like Barrage on him and make him super strong. Maybe Barrage pushes him over, especially if he's fighting something that his killer abilities were enhanced, because in global, we did have his killer abilities get enhanced, and then he got one added against fairies, which he didn't have before at 75%. So that makes him kind of cool, but at the same time, his multipliers on his abilities are bad. He's not a chainer, and this is bringing a different meta into the game now, where we're going to talk about finishers, and Randy is supposed to be a finisher, not a chainer. So you change, and then Randy's the last guy that goes in there and just takes all that chaining damage and it executes. But again, not the greatest, right? Like not the best now, probably won't be the best in the future because double hand does not stack in global. So that's my views on it.
No, I have the same outlook, man. I'm just not impressed with this banner at all. The biggest purpose for pulling on this banner is so you can get your bonus units for the event, so you can get your trust mogul that much faster. Even though there are some really cool things that come in the event, or some interesting items at least. But overall, I think this banner is it's just not that good, man. Trying to like, just like my hunt for Yun on the last banner, trying to really go after Randy on this thing. Even though I've heard some really good things, a lot of people are pulling Randy. It's just it's really there's gonna be people that are just having that really bad luck, and it's just not gonna be worth going. I mean,
even if you have the good luck, Randy is not going to be like, unless you're a huge fan of Randy. And the problem is, Tech, that when we talk about this stuff, people they actually want to fight us on a lot of things. But like when we discuss things on Enter the Farplane, we're talking about meta. Okay, we're talking about the best way we can make your teams the best, and then you can branch out and you can do research on your own and make your team how you want to make it, right? You can do that. But in the end, people come to us for meta information, and Randy is not going to find a slot on your team probably in the end. It's the end of things, unless Randy is your physical damage dealer and you don't have a lot of great physical damage dealers. But Chizuru is better than him probably. I mean, in a lot of ways, I want to take COD over him for the support that COD can bring. So in the end, I just don't see Randy making a team unless you really like Randy, which is not really meta, right? You're making the choice of a personal preference, which is awesome to me. But at the same time, it's, you know what I mean? That's the best advice we can give.
Yeah, no. I'm with you on that wholeheartedly, man. Randy just, he's just not gonna make the team ever on mine, at least. There are just other characters out there that if you've been playing since day one, even if you haven't been playing since day one, they're just better characters that can fill the slots on the team really much more efficiently. Like if you look at his like we're working our way into the event itself, but talking about some of the event stuff, we have the materia that comes on the event that is specific to Randy. I can't remember what it's called at the moment, but it does physical damage. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it does on physical damage with ignore defense. I think it's like 15 or 25% or something.
15%. Yeah. It's so low.
15%. So it's really low. And then it also you do have the bonus of having a full break, but then it's a 20% full break.
Yeah, so
which is the lowest fucking full break in the world.
Yeah,
like
it's so bad.
What the fuck is that? You know? I don't know if this was supposed to be our global exclusive, but if it was, sweet Jesus. Why?
Right.
They just should have just not done it, you know? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It just seems they gave everybody the Secret of Mana collab like people wanted. Like, everybody's been begging for this thing because, you know, a lot of people have been worried that we weren't going to get stuff that the JP side we're going to get. Even though I think that there was an interview on one of those. I think I saw Ziss's video where he did some translations, and he said that, like, the JP guy said, that I think was the producer. He said that all the stuff is going to make it over to us eventually. So I mean, the fear of that, it's not there anymore. And then we got this really bad banner. Meanwhile, Orlando is still sitting in the ether, and I don't know where the fuck he's at, man. I need him.
I mean, the game needs him, not just us. The game. I think FFBE needs Orlando to bring back life into the game. The game has become, and we can talk about this for a minute, Tech, with these events, items that you can get, right? The only item I see that I want to really like that is interesting to me is the axe, but it's still like it's got a high attack on it, but it's like they gear all of these events towards. Let's see how I should put this, towards like free-to-play players who are just starting out. Like a lot of this stuff is good for just starting out players, right? Like these weapons, these for these units, these exclusives, they're not the best from TM's perspective, and they're not the best you can get out there anyway. But they're not giving anything to us veterans who have been playing the game for 6 or 7 months and spent some money. And even if you haven't spent money, I know there are people out there that have teams like ours and can wreck face, but there's nothing for us, right, in these events. There's Metal Gigantoirs, and what does that do? Let us level up characters we're probably not using, or new characters we're getting, which they're trying to make you grab the gotcha. I just need hard content, and it's not coming. And I don't know. I mean, that's what I gotta say about that. I agree, man. It's so infuriating. The game needs something to bring life into it.
Yeah, everything that they brought on this banner. I mean, this seems just something to tie us over until we get the bad boy banner. I mean, even like I know we're kind of jumping around here because I think everything kind of ties into each other this week.
Yeah.
Like if you start looking at future banner prospects, right? And I know we usually talk about this closer to the end of the stream, but or the end of the episode, but we have there's a possibility that next banner we might see Type 0 Part 2. Right. And that is a much better banner if you're looking at TMs or even characters in some aspects than this banner will ever be.
Yep.
And then if that doesn't come, we are still looking at the Final Fantasy Tactics Part 2 with well, I guess it's not really Part 2, but it's Orlando. You know, we're looking at getting Orlando, and he's a game changer for some people, for a lot of people. Meanwhile, we still have Porm and we have Prim, and I mean, like I said, I was very interested with Prim. She seems like she could be a really cool character, but she seems like she's also going to be very situational. Most of her, I haven't done too much research on all of her little elemental blades, but I think those are magic based, right?
Her elemental blades, I think they're hybrid.
They're hybrid?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, then that makes her even worse. Anyway,
I mean, I'm telling you, that's the problem. Like, the one ability I see, like, Prim can elemental chain with people. Like, we'll look them up. Let's see, like, you said Flame Saber, hybrid damage. Light Thunder Saber, hybrid damage. Her best ability is Saintly Beam, light magic attack 3 times to all enemies, and that's pretty cool. But
that was the only thing I was intrigued about. But
yeah,
that's also going to be very situational on, like, certain events. You won't even be able to use her because she'll just get the shit resisted out of her. Now, when we get down to the Dark Espers, yeah, she'll wreck face maybe if she can live.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
But
I mean, she brings a lot of support to the team too. The problem I see with people are saying that she's saying that she's future proof. They like to use things like, well, she gets a healing that is Kuraja. It's like, so when Prim gets her enhancements, people are like, well, don't worry about her healing waters. It becomes Kuraja level, right? By the time she gets her enhancements, I'm going to be using Tillith and AoE healing everybody to full 100%.
Exactly.
Like, what do you mean? I don't give a shit about Kuraja at that point. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know. Like, it's just weird.
No, we're on the same page here, man. I think, like, right now, as this moment we talk about right now, she sucks when it comes to healing.
Yeah.
And looking future proof, looking down the road, you're absolutely right. When we're looking at characters like Tillith, and when we're thinking about characters like, I think it's Akaya or Ayaka, however you say her name.
Yeah.
I forget how it's spelled. She's gonna destroy her. You know, like, Prim is not even going to be a thought in your mind. The only reason you would pull her out is if we have another Secret of Mana collab, and you need those characters, you know, for the bonus. I just don't know, man. I just don't know about this week is kind of meh for me. I'm actually, the one thing I'm enjoying this week currently, which Gumi definitely fucked up last night, is the arena. I am enjoying the shit out of the arena because there's no fucking magic.
Yeah.
Suck it, bitches. Even though I do want to address that, and I did send them in a freaking ticket last night. I did it on stream, and I was mad, dude, because I was at like rank 8,000, and I was spending my lapis like I always do every Thursday, and then these bitches reset not like 8 hours early. 8 hours fucking early. I was so mad, bruh. So mad.
Dang.
But it is what it is, man. Anyway, back onto the banner, back onto the event. So, what did you get for your pulls this banner so far?
I decided I'd do 111 pull, and essentially that's just for content creation and just have a little bit of fun. I got a rainbow in the first drop coming down, then all the rest blues, and it was Dark Knight Cecil, and I never had one of him before, so that was pretty chill. That was awesome for me. I've been fanboying over that guy for a while and finally got him. And then I did a couple ticket pulls, and I got 2 Prim and then 2 Papoy, and that's about it. But that's good for farming, so I was happy with that. So that's where I ended up being. So, yeah. No,
that's good stuff, man. Congratulations on your Dark Knight Cecil, which I said, welp, you know, congratulations. But I think I was almost salty for a second. I was like, this motherfucker got another goddamn rainbow.
About to get Randy.
But it's all good, man. It's all good. But that's good. That's good, man. I haven't done mine yet, so we'll see how that goes. I don't think I'm going to be going ham on this banner. I'm kind of the same as you, man. Honestly, I'm probably going to do a 111 pull and then go right back to the other banner so I can go try to get my freaking
Oh,
wins
try to
still.
get you in. Hell yeah, dude.
So
That seems like a good. That seems like a good idea.
Yeah, we'll see. But anyway, let's talk about the event, man. I saw you doing the event earlier. The character sprites, the enemy sprites are colorful as fuck. They definitely remind me of Super Nintendo
for sure
graphics. They're a little cleaned up.
They look awesome.
They look awesome and terrifying at the same time for my eyes, man. Like they hurt my eyes when I think about the color schemes.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Either way, how do you like the event so far?
It seems pretty easy. There's one part in it that I like, and it's something that I really enjoy. They're making you use a mage or at least magic damage. There's a slime in there that doesn't take any damage from physical. Well, it takes damage, but it's like so little that you actually have to do some magic damage to it. Now you can use hybrid. Noctis can use his hybrid. You can use other hybrids, or maybe your Ifrit or things like that. You can use fire on it. Take a little bit of time to take it down, but I think it makes you, it makes you diversify your team a little bit. It makes you think a little bit more. It also has the little rabbites or whatever they're called. They look like little peeps from freaking Easter. I don't know what the heck they are. I haven't ran into them yet. I haven't farmed it too much, but I've been hearing you one shot them. Apparently they're the first enemy you find in Secret of Mana. So it's not like before where they were actually kind of a little bit hard. You find these guys, you just start one shotting them, and you just reap the candy rewards. So
I can dig that. But I can dig that.
Yeah,
none of this double-corn bullshit where motherfuckers are one shotting your entire team.
No,
okay, that's cool. That's cool. I can dig that.
Yeah.
All right, so cool. The event isn't that bad. Without bonus characters, you think you can pull this off? Like get all the stuff you want, or do you need those bonus characters?
You're not going to be able to get the axe. The axe actually costs more than somebody told me than the Trust Moogle.
50,000, right?
Yeah, it's unreal. I don't even know how much I'm getting per run. I didn't look, but I think I'm only getting like close to 1,000, maybe 700 or something with running 4 bonus characters or 3. So I'll probably set that up to 4. They were also telling me that because this is a longer fight, like there are more stages in it, that you kind of want to run pro over elite because you can just get through it faster. But I don't know how much I agree with that yet. I'll have to do some more testing.
I mean, if you can smash the elite, why would you? I don't know.
Something about time and energy and
time and energy. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll believe it. Sure, man. Fucking all right, so and then the Mod King. Now that we have this event, the Mod King is back, and he has some cool stuff. We have consumables, and we have our rare summon tickets. I think we have some other interesting shit as well. There's awakening materials and Gigantars. Thank God we got Gigantars again for characters that I don't really want to level. And then we have these event exclusive equipment. Now you were just mentioning the Gigas Axe, which is 50,000 candies.
So many.
The attack isn't bad though. It's attack 85.
No, that's the thing about it. It's actually a very good item to be given to us for free and not have that can only be equipped by Randy attached to it, or can only be equipped by Player Prim. Like that axe could be thrown on anybody. Mercedes is gonna love that if you don't have her TM.
Oh yeah.
Problem is you gotta farm like a beast to get it, and you've got to in the end, if you're going to be able to use that axe on your team, it's definitely worth it, right? Equipment is very good expected value, right? You're going to make your team stronger with that. But, I mean, are you going to take the axe over the TM Moogle? Are you going to take it over the Metal Gigantoirs? Are you going to stop yourself from farming all these consumables? I don't know, man. I mean, the axe stays in your equipment forever, and it's a pretty damn good axe, so it's rough that it costs so much. I don't understand that. That was so weird to me. It's like, here's this cool free-to-play item. That would help a lot of accounts if they were just starting out. By the way, you have to farm every day of your entire life, maybe do some refills to grab it, like, and get everything else. Like,
yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, 50,000 is pretty damn expensive. That's it's midway between the Moogles, So I don't know, man. I don't know. Good luck on that one. If you decide to go after it, I will be going after that axe because it will look nice on my Mercedes. The Aura Glove, which is a Prim exclusive. Yay. And then we have the Ninja
that's
Trump.
What I say to that.
Now, the Ninja Trump would have been an awesome item
if it wasn't to boy only.
Yeah.
Come on.
Awesome. Like, that's what these ninjas need, man.
Yeah.
That's what they need. But
I know.
They fucked the pooch on this one, too. So this is what we get. we get a boy exclusive that we're not going to really use. Then we have the Poland bow, which is a shit bow. Yeah. Hayate whip. a shit whip.
Compared to what we just got to, and the problem is that we're looking at these weapons and these items, and this event should have came out like a month ago. Like, and now they're releasing, like, here's the stuff. And that's why I was so hyped when it was like global exclusive Giga X, global exclusive Aura Glove, Ninja's Trump. And it's like,
that was their way of catching it up.
In a way, yeah. But
in a way. They put something that was worth the stage and where we are in there, but they also made it fucking super expensive. So, I mean, for anybody who's going to be struggling on doing, on getting candies, you're going to have to make your decision between either getting, I know a lot of people are against getting the second Trust Mogul energy-wise and all this other shit, whatever. But for those of us who do like getting that second Trust Mogul, and you don't want to farm this event for 2 weeks straight, you're going to have to make a decision if you really want to get that Gigasax, or if you really want to farm up another 20,000 to get another Trust Mogul. Because now you're back at zero once you buy that Gigasax, and you got to get another 70,000. If you're getting 1,000 per run without getting any of those, like what's the frequency on those little fuckers to show up?
I don't know yet. A lot of people in my chat hadn't run into them, but obviously a lot of people haven't. We haven't put in the runs in yet. Right. I don't really know. I didn't run into any of them at all during my time. I heard somebody ran into 2 of them. Obviously, I think it's going to be the same as the other ones, but they could have messed with the numbers, considering that they're like, you can one shot them. They may make them more rare because they're just easy to kill. So that could be a possibility.
Yep. Well, I mean, in that case, people are going to have to make that decision if they want the Trust Mogul or if they want that Axe, or if they're going to really go ham and start doing Lapis refills and trying to get both of them, So, I mean, I guess if you're looking at getting that Trust Mogul, you're already doing Lapis refills most likely. So,
more than likely, that's where you're at right there. And then we have the Soul Crown, which I didn't really pay much attention to, but apparently it's pretty damn good.
It's not lit up for me. I can't see it's still red.
The stats?
Yeah, okay, the stats so we're going with is defense 20, spirit 20, right?
Yeah, it's like defense 20, spirit 20, 5% to all elemental resist. So you could throw this on your support. It'd be pretty nice.
Yeah, you could put it on a healer. It could work.
Yeah.
It could fucking work. 10,000 candy, that's not that bad really. Could be a little better, but hey, it's not that bad. Yeah.
Here's another thing I don't like, is that we have Full Moon Slash, which I don't think is worth it for Randy, but then they give both Papoy and Prim the same ability mana, increase attack 55% for 2 turns to 1 ally. They both get the same one. Also, it's 10,000 for Randy's exclusive TM, and it's or materia. It's not worth it. Hell no.
No. Not for that 20% full break.
No, because you're not going to use it for that. It's got like a what is a 15% even add to that? Like your multiplier goes up by like 0.5 or something. I don't even know. That's probably higher. I'd have to look it up. But then, so you're not even doing it 2 times that physical attack. Your full break's not working, right? You're going to have a full break unit. At this point, there's so many full break units, you're probably going to have one. You have one called Rain. So there it is. You have Rain.
Pretty
you
much.
Have one. So you're not going to be able to use that. And on top of the fact that if you are going to use Randy to his full potential, you're not going to be able to use that material slot up anyway. Yeah, so.
I don't know. No, I agree, man. Plus, and then we also these strange mana protections blessing ones. It's interesting because like the mana blessing, you can definitely throw that on a tank.
Yeah.
But would you? I don't know. I personally don't think I would waste the time. This might be one of the few events besides way back in the day that I don't farm all of the things up, all the equipment, all the materia. Manning's Blessing is really not that good. Even for a new player, I think just slapping on the HP plus 10% would do you more justice on your tank than putting on a Mana's Blessing. The MP 5% and the defense 10%, I think that one is just utter trash.
For 100%.
Yeah.
Like now, the times you could use Mana's Blessing is that if you get into a fight where it's a lot of magic damage, maybe perhaps that would be the route you want to go, but that's about it for that one too.
Maybe. I mean, see, on a tank, like a 10% spirit increase is like what, fucking 5? Like it's not that useful. Yeah, it's just not that useful. Then I want to say the gem of the materials is that HP plus fucking 15%. That one is a nice material. It still holds its own. If you haven't pulled an Amaranth, you're getting something that's at least pretty strong. It's stronger than any other HP boost item that you can get out there. Then of course we have our Trust Moguls.
And then on top of all this, we have to remember for the free to play or the people who aren't putting any money into the game, they're going to start running into the problem of having too much equipment or too much abilities. and they're gonna have to pick and choose which ones they pick. So like, there's that too. Like, would you waste? So what happens if you waste your candy? You do all that farming on these Mana's Blessing, these Mana's Protections, you end up just deleting them or selling them later because they're not good enough. They're taking up slots. You know what I mean? Like, there's always that possibility too. So you kind of also need to think about the future and your your storage management, because that's going to start coming into play, guys. We're in this game for a long time, and if you're not paying to make your units big, your unit storage bigger, your equipment, your materials, your abilities, that's going to come into a factor here, and you're going to end up deleting some of these that you end up not needing anyway. So just be careful of that stuff like that.
Yeah, I think a lot of people need to really start looking at storage management and stop getting off the. They need to get off the high horse of not spending lapis on their storage, because honestly, if you're planning to stick around until Transterra or Mercenary Ramza, the Dark Veritas, Prish, fucking what's his name, Nyx, like, we're gonna have so many units at that point, like that they're upgrading our storage capacity to 1,000 by that point. We're gonna have so many units. You're gonna start having to unlock more space unless you just really you're that goddamn stingy and you just need to start deleting units. I don't think I think you need to really start looking at unlocking some of these storage spots, especially the materia slots, because if you're still TM farming, you're going to be filling up your slots every month and a half. You're going to get 5 if you're doing it on a 5-minute rate. So you're gonna get another 5 TMs every slot, plus to have event equipment at least another 20 every month. You're gonna start filling up really quick. Really quick. You just need to start buying at least 5 every so often. Buy 5, buy 100 lapis worth every month. This way, you're
because in the end it makes your account better. Period. Period. Yeah, your account is better now. Period. You have made positive progression on your account. Whereas if you spend that 500 on a pool and you get a freaking, I don't know, VV, God rest his soul. You didn't do anything for your account. You actually negatived your account. Whereas if you spend that 500 on make your units bigger for better units or more TM units, or like you were saying, you have now positive. You have for sure locked in a positive result. Whereas the summon is a chance result. So there's always that.
Yep, completely agree. I personally maxed out my unit slot, and I'm still telling you need to do it.
I already did it.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Congratulations.
I finally did it. I couldn't help it. I was like, I need more metal gigantors in the bank, so I was like, I'll do it. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's the whole reason I did it, man.
Yeah.
I had to store and I had to stack them up. Now I'm still like, I think I have about 20 or 30 metal gigantors, but no shit, I'm running. I have like 400 units in supply, like in my reserve, 400 different just regular units. It's they need up that shit, man, so I can make some more space. Anyway. Let's see here. What else do we have, bro? What else do we have? We have that big announcement they made for the I don't think it was actually it was for the 30th anniversary for FFBE on Japan, wasn't it? Old boy is making his way, our spiky blonde-haired friend with the big ass sword. He's making his way to FFBE finally. A little earlier than a lot of us expected, because we were all projecting it was going to be the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Yep.
What did we get? Him now. Well, JP at least gets him now. Now, what are your thoughts on this, bro?
I think it's amazing. I think it's a good move. Like Cloud is one thing, and they're making him really strong. They're releasing him now that he's really strong. I've looked at some of his abilities. Sorry, I'm trying to think here. The sickness is taking over. The bigger thing I'm excited about is the fact they're trying to move to a double hand meta aside of dual wield. They were like, he's going to have a stronger double hand. You're going to want to double hand with him, because that's the whole thing, right? Is that he's flipping around that Buster sword and he's kicking ass with that huge ass heavy sword. And, if you have 2 Buster Swords out, like, that's going to look weird, right? So I think they would just move towards him having the one Buster Sword that, like, it's going to be, like, we're trying to push it to be stronger than dual wield. And I like that, right? Because that means they might diversify and make mages even better down the road. And that's what I'm excited about Cloud. And, of course, it's Cloud. So we're finally getting, the Final Fantasy VIIs. Hopefully Final Fantasy VIII's coming out soon, too. What about you?
We'll see. I'm not going to say I'm of like mind completely on this one. Like, because I know a lot of people. All right, first of all, I don't want to see him make his way onto the FFB, or I'm sorry, the global side at all until it's time for him to be on the global side. Period.
Right.
I want to get that out there. I think we're both on the same page on that shit. If they release him now on our game for the 30th anniversary, we're getting the I'm not gonna say the dumbed down version, but we're getting a lower version than what he really could be.
Right, and there's no telling if they will make him stronger like Noctis. We have no idea if they will actually give him the enhancements to make him just like JP. And the problem I have with this is that Noctis didn't get enhancements yet, JP, right? Like he doesn't have enhancements. So like when they give him enhancements, it's going to be a totally different experience for us because our Noctis is going to be as strong as theirs. So I don't know how that's going to work, but I totally agree with you. Like I want Cloud, but I don't want him as a dumbed down baby Cloud. I want Cloud to be Cloud. So for sure, after seeing what they did with Noctis.
Yeah. And on the same thing, I know a lot of people are saying that he's not going to be all that good because when he makes his way to global, yeah, I've heard people say this, he might not be that good making his way to global because of the fact that dual wield is such a big thing on the global side. Yes, it is meta. Double hand cannot stack up to double hand cannot stack up to dual wield. We've had this argument in just in the recent week with Yun. A lot of people have been throwing double hand on Yun to try to maximize his abilities, and I think the math came out, and dual wield still wins. It's just the way it is. Dual wield still wins, and that's because solely he can't stack double hand. You just can't do it. There are some characters that can because they have it naturally, but the only saving grace I can see for Cloud is when he does make his way to global. Hopefully, they give him some type of new passive that has a different effect for double hand. So if it doubles the double hand,
they could say double hand stacks on this character.
Yeah.
And we've seen them change stuff all the time. Yeah, because they changed dual wield to where you can like use harps now. Like dual wield used to say you couldn't use harps and bows, and now it says you can dual wield 2 one-handed weapons, and that allowed Ariana to do what she wanted to. So there's no, you can't for sure say they wouldn't change double hand to where it could stack. They could. No. Because honestly, why not? Like I don't know why it's not stacking on ours. Now I know it's kind of strong on certain units, but so is dual wield, right? Yes, so is dual wield. So why did I don't know that change, and I don't even know. I would like to ask them, like you know how they always have these letters to producers where they talk about it, to ask them, did you do that on purpose? Which obviously probably. Why did you do that? Like I want to know why. Like what was the change there? Why did you nerf it? Like why was it nerfed? Blade mastery probably makes a lot of sense, right? 50% attack with wooden katana. You just stack that on your dude. Super high attack. That makes sense. But I don't know. Right. Double hand just seems like it diversifies what you can do with each character, and to neuter that, it makes dual wield reign supreme. And
this is I think a common problem that some MMOs have, and other RPGs. When as soon as the skill that is identified as being the best skill, is out there, that's what people are going to use, and then people don't want to change from that because there's no benefit to using double hand. You're not getting the amount of attacks for chaining. You're not getting the increased attack just from having a second weapon on. Double hand is great for certain characters, but it's just not. It doesn't do anything for most characters. Like dual wield completely changes Noctis. Noctis goes when you get Noctis from the get-go, he goes from being an average character to fucking reigning supreme. That's just what happens to him. He fucking fire flashes the shit out of people. He blizzard flashes the shit out of people, and he just wrecks them. It's an entirely different game with dual wield and double hand not being there. I know they didn't intend that on the JP side at first, and I guess they just caught on way too fucking late. But either way, I'm hoping that they do something with Cloud so that double hand does become a thing, at least for him.
Exactly. And then another thing, talking about the dual wield things, you only need one dual wield to become super strong, right? You need multiple double hands to stack to be good. So you need multiple of that character and multiple of that character's TM. So which is why it's like weird they nerf that. That's just weird to me. But hopefully they change Cloud where it's like Cloud can use double hand stacking it up or some weird stuff, or he has a global exclusive materia that is like double hand, but it has a different name, so it'll stack it like double hand plus. I was
assuming they would call it something along the lines of like some type of soldier ability, because I anticipate the same thing happening with Sephiroth. Even though he's using a katana, it is a big ass katana. He always double hands that shit in the game. When he's actually, like when he really goes ham, he's double handing that katana. So I would assume they would do the same thing with him, and it would be a soldier class ability. Even though Cloud, we all fucking know he wasn't a soldier. That's something I think that they would be looking at doing for him.
I like that,
especially for global. But anyway, about the Like we already talked about the banner, but are you in agreement with Type 0 or FFT?
Yeah. I think it's gonna be Type 0 personally.
Okay.
I didn't think
Type
Secret
0.
of Mana would come out either though, because it was like
Yeah, true.
time to celebrate. I know that people are saying the Final Fantasy 30th anniversary is all year long, right? But that's not exactly true because your birthday is your whole year long too, and you celebrate your birthday that one time a year, right? I guess, like, I don't know. I guess it's the wrong thing to say, but like, it's an anniversary. It's the 30th anniversary. That exact moment is what the 30th anniversary is. So that's when I would celebrate it, right? And that's why they got Cloud. And people were saying like, "Oh, don't worry, Clay. You know, we have all year long to celebrate the 30th year." But it's not. It's not the same. We got Secret Amanda, so I'm hoping it's. I guess it's going to be tactics, and we're just going to skip over the anniversary. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna say I'm a little underwhelmed. If you look at Final Fantasy Record Keeper, those motherfuckers are going all out, dude. They have you logging in and doing surveys as to what type of OSB you want, what type of BSB you want. Like what would you like as a gift? You know what I mean? Meanwhile, we're sitting here pulling for shitty units. Anyway, I think so we hit on that. We already talked about the arena, but we'll get into that a little bit more this week. Of course, with the banner, it's Secret of Mana is the bonus character, and that sucks. Yeah, that kind of sucks. And black magic is gone, and wind attacks are gone. I think it's wind attacks, right? So that changed a lot of people's parties. I know you said you had to get rid of, or you're thinking about getting rid of your Dark Fina, right?
Yeah,
because all you can do is Dystopia with her. There's no dual casting black magic in this shit, so you really have to look at your parties a little bit more. Those evasion Noctises and evasion Lings and evasion anybody's, they're about to fuck some people's worlds up, unless you have a Noctis to stop them. So be prepared for that. Just throwing that out there. And fuck you, Gummy, taking my 8 hours away. Rat bastard. Still bitter, dude. I'm still bitter. Anyway, let's go ahead and get on to the question and answers, man.
Oh, I wanted to say,
have something you want to talk about.
Poker did bring up a good point in the chat that it's probably going to be Valentine's Day tech. I think we are for sure getting a Valentine's Day event. So it'll probably be Valentine's Day with a banner with it. Because in the I saw people posting like the little heart candies and stuff from the data mining. So that's probably what's happening. It's a good point.
What's a good point?
What?
I'm confused. What are we talking about here?
Poker said it's probably going to be Valentine's Day next week.
Valentine's Day next week is going to be what?
The new banner event.
The new banner event.
Yeah. Like we're gonna have an event.
True. Okay, now that's what we're talking about. Got it.
Yeah. Right, you probably
I'm on the same page.
About?
Yeah, I'm like, where did we just go? We were just talking about the arena. I'm so confused. All right.
I just got you scared because you haven't bought me anything for Valentine's Day yet, and you got a little scared.
Oh, no worries, man. No worries. I got you, homie. I got you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. But anyway, question answer. Hook it up. You're probably right though. I could see that a Valentine's Day banner, which would completely fuck shit up again. There are too many goddamn holidays in global, man. Too many holidays.
There are a lot.
Ah, man. This is my I know I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say at least my internet's stable right now.
That's good.
Then it's gonna drop. It's gonna drop. Watch. I'm gonna stop the stream and just go dead. I completely forgot to restart my router.
What?
Yeah, Mangina.
So I said Mangina.
When is the new story?
When's the next story content coming? Hopefully this week or next week. Zesh told me that when they released the Zoldad, like when they were like introducing Zoldad, it will be broken into 2 parts. It said that apparently. I don't even remember that. What the fuck is that shit then? Fucking buttholes. Like,
you know what that is? That's laziness, man. Because if they were intending on putting it into 3 parts from the get-go, then what they should have done is not use the same fucking artwork from the JP side with translations. This just continues to fortify how fucking lazy Gumi can be sometimes.
Yeah.
And how bad those goddamn interns are.
How long before the Dairy Queen banner?
Who knows?
Dragon Quest banner?
Dragon Quest. Yeah, that is a very good question, man. I mean, it took fucking forever to get the Secret of Mana collab, which was supposed to happen a month ago. So who knows, man? Who fucking knows?
Clicky tops. Clicky tops or twisty bottoms. Tech. For pins.
For pins?
Yeah, like to make the little pin come out. Do you like to twist the bottom or do you like to click it?
I like the clicky tops.
Oh, hell yeah, clicky tops.
Yeah. Plus, those annoy people even more.
Oh, so, yeah, and it's like for me, I always gotta be like, you always see me messing with cards and stuff, so it's one of those things where I can just sit there and click, and get rid of my
break that thing,
whatever the hell you call it. What do we want from a Valentine's Day event? Ooh, I don't even know.
I don't know. I hadn't really considered a Valentine's Day event at all. Like, this wasn't even in my mind. Valentine's is one of those days that, it's one of those holidays I just try not to think about, My wife probably doesn't want to hear that. But it's whatever, man. Who else thinks Randy looks like brown-haired Chrono? Sure, man. Whatever you say, bruh. Whatever you say. Will Gummy ever just drop a huge patch to get us to where we should be? Not up to JP, but just on track. By a huge patch, what do you mean specifically? Because honestly, the only thing that we should be caught up to right now would be we should be getting the next continent. Like, right, we should have got Zoldad Part 2, complete Part 2, last update. We didn't get that. So we're a continent behind now from what we should have been. So I don't think there's going to be a bigger patch that we will ever get. I'm not ever getting a slutty Fina, man. It's just not happening.
It's probably never happening, dude.
It's never happening. I've given up on it. After they gave us Santa Rosalia instead of slutty Fina, slutty Santa Fina, it's not happening, man. You can have only Noctis, Lightning, or Lunith. Who would you pick, Clake?
Noctis.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Who's the best waifu? Prish. That's what I got for you. Or Transterra.
Tidus.
Oh my god. Of course. Why didn't I see that coming, man? What else we got, man? There's not a lot of questions right now, man.
My team right now is Cecil, Lunith, Exatilith, Golbez, because they're only characters I have maxed out. I have Ling, Yoon, Refia, Elza. Who should I be trying to max out next to make my team better? Yoon? Refia? I mean, all those ones you just listed will probably take the place of, let's see. You'll have, your team should be Cecil, in my opinion, should be Cecil, Yoon, Refia, Rain, because it doesn't seem like you have a breaker there. Would you want to use Elza over Rain, Tech?
No. Yeah. Yes and no.
Yeah.
See, Rain has the nice full break, but Elza has much more versatility, and she hits hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess you could use Ling too for break. Ling breaks, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you could definitely use Ling for breaks.
Yeah.
So it'd be like Yoon, Refia, Cecil, Lunith, Ling. Seems strong. And then you save Tillith to take a Refia space when, she becomes 6-star. So yeah, that's what I would work on. And then I would get Yoon up there first. Get your big daddy dick damage in there. That's what I would do, but that's just me. I'm glass cannon, baby.
You know what I'm saying? DK Tubbs asks, when will Gumi get rid of troll summons? And that is a fantastic question, and we should direct that to their customer service and their PR representatives and see what the hell they have to say about that. Because all we know is it's coming soon.
That makes me happy. Hell yeah. Ask their customer service. Fuck yes.
Just keep fucking
if you guys actually said that, maybe they'll answer us. If they get enough customer service tickets, maybe they'll have to say something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, they already said that they're thinking about it or whatever, but,
It's annoying, though, that, I'm still... Look, I just want to vent for a split second. They gave us 100 fucking Lapis and 5 fucking arena tickets for screwing us over on the arena. I'm still mad about this. Where the fuck are my pots at, man? Anyway, all right.
I didn't do that shit.
I spent more than fucking 100 Lapis to get to goddamn rank 7,000 and get shut down right there. 7 fucking thousand, man.
Oh my god.
I was climbing quickly too, bitches.
Holy shit, dude. Yeah.
Oh my god. Anyway.
Oh shit. Curtis says, yeah, customer service. Like how they fixed the memories from the Aquapolis. Nah.
Yeah.
Yo, guys, go do this. It's totally fixed. Crashes immediately. Motherfuckers.
Yep. Doesn't even have the right title on there. It's like a DAT file. It just sits there.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, man. These guys are killing me. Like every day I think, we should definitely send them an email, but I can guarantee the moment they're like, yeah, man, we'll let you guys be the official like global show, like American or English show, and then they're like, but you can't talk any more shit about us, guys. You just can't do it. But that's what we like doing, man. You guys suck.
Yep. There's some things you guys could work on, definitely. For the amount of money you guys get, there's some things you could.
Yeah, there's
100%. I mean, I know you're already successful from your game Brave Frontier, so and the Square Enix is backing you, so let's get this stuff together. I may have missed it, but how do you guys feel about the event currency amount and the prices? I think the prices are a little high for sure.
I think some of the prices are okay.
You think the prices are okay? You don't think they're high?
No, I think some are. Now, I do think that the Gigasax is fucking outrageous. I do think that Randy's shitty-ass exclusive is fucking outrageous. Besides that, I'm used to the other prices, man. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here's a question for you. And I'm going to break it. It's from Dane Lumen, and I'm going to break it down a little bit because he's asking too much. He says, if every FF character were a Pokemon trainer, who would be the best gym leader, and who is their MVP Pokemon? So who is their Pokemon? I mean, Lightning's going to have Raichu, right? Come on. I don't know.
Hold on. Have one? Let me get this straight. I have to figure out a Final Fantasy character, turn it into a Pokemon trainer that I would want to be a gym leader, and then pick the Pokemon that they would use.
Yes, pick one.
Okay, you're absolutely right. Lightning should be using Raichu or Pikachu. Most likely Raichu. Should be like a Raichu on crack. That has like a cool move called Zentatsuken. Anyway, I would assume that Transterra would be using a Charizard.
Yeah. What would Prish have?
Prish
would have
Hitmonchan, man, or Hitmonchan, bro. Hitmonchan, just punching the shit out of people, baby. Yeah.
The Tidus would have to have some kind of water Pokemon.
Yeah. It's called a Magikarp.
Ah, fuck you, man. Get out of here, man. Stop.
Oh man. Anyway.
All right, dude. I probably need to go take some medicine, man, to be honest. My head's
starting to throb. No problem. I'll let you say goodbye first, man.
All right, guys.
Go ahead.
Right. My name is Clay Cusol. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, where I make guides and stuff like that. If you guys ever have any questions, feel free to hit me up. And thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it.
Yep, I'm Tech Maki. You can definitely find me on the same platforms. It's been fun. I'm glad we're back in it this week. A little sorry that Clay is sad, or not sad, sick. Maybe he is sad. Who fucking knows? But either way, yeah, exactly. But it's been a pleasure. I'll see you guys in a couple minutes for my polls. But yeah, see you next week. Clay, my man.
Sir. My bro.
My internet just dropped. There it goes. Motherfuckers.
It decided to die right at the end.
Just right there, yep. But fucking I need luck, man. I need luck. I need a Yun still. Can I get a fucking Yun? Can that happen?
I hope you get one.
Where's the chat at? I don't see the chat at all. This is so weird, man. Shit breaks on this thing too much. Now I see the chat. Now it's working. Anyway, yeah, it's been fun, man. It's been fun. You sticking around for the polls, or you gonna go ahead and go to sleep?
I have to. I actually have to go fucking buy some Pokemon stuff. I'm GG'd. I'm GG'd today.
Should have seen that coming, man. You and your Pokemon. You fucking love that stuff, don't you?
I do, man.
Yeah. I don't know why. We do this every after the episode's over. We do this every time. Like, we talk a little bit after the show's actually over, and then they let us know that there's a hot mic. Like, we don't know that there's a hot mic.
Yo, Tiger and Ardenek, you guys are hot, not our mics.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the stream off.
All right.
All right.